and a very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. I don't know why I sang that, but I did. It has been one of those days today. Let me just tell you, it has been busy. Probably because I was bragging about today being well, it is Friday. It's my actual Friday. It's my actual last day before the Christmas break as well. I've been bragging about it, and I have not stopped. Let me just tell you, I have not stopped today. But we are here. We are here for launch day, and actually very, very exciting for the fact that it is the last launch day of the year. And we have got a brilliant collection for you that you saw a sneaky peek of on Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on, and lots of you have already jumped in and grabbed it. We'll see what we're launching with Debbie in just a second. Before we do that, I must just remind you that online right now, our winter sale, we launched this yesterday, and I know lots of you were chatting to me telling me that you are shopping the sales, you've seen some amazing deals. As I said to you yesterday, I've seen up to 80% off on some deals as well, mainly on soft craft lines. But have a good look through. It's really easy to navigate the website. We've made it nice and easy for you to shop as well. But head to the website, grab those deals for the winter sale. You will not be disappointed. But let's see what we're playing with today. A brand new collection. And actually, when I show you the price on it, you will be amazed because it's a launch. We're smashing off a huge amount. But Debbie, what are we launching today?
It's all about the sentiments, Ben, the frame sentiments. These are beautiful because the sentiments dies with a stamp as well, and two dies which enable you to do a cutting in feature as well as a cutting out feature. In other words, a statement panel that you can put onto the front with your sentiments.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you a few of the makes that we're going to be doing in the show today. So, I mean, I love the birthday wishes. Birthday wishers. The birthday wishes are beautiful.
Oh, yes.
But there are a ton of ways that you can use these fantastic dies. Cutting in using the outside die of the aperture and then popping the sentiment over the top or underneath, wherever you would like. Thank you very much, John.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, John.
Cheers, John.
Of course, you can just literally simply do very easily a gorgeous striking sentiment that you're popping onto the front. You can have them, literally, honestly, these are just the easiest dies I think you're ever going to work with. Create some lovely see-through aperture cards with them. Create your fun fold cards with them. A technique we're going to be doing later on in the show that I took some inspiration from one of our fabulous design team members. But can I show you a few more, Ben? If I may. Take a look at some of these beautiful cards that our fabulous, they are the most amazing cards. So striking, so beautiful.
What was in that shaky you showed a minute ago? Is it, what was in there?
Sequins.
Oh, wow.
Sequins, some little sequins in the background there. Take your inky backgrounds, have a little play with them. Use your embossing folders. Look how gorgeous that looks. And honestly, that's another version, but in a different colour.
Ooh.
Absolutely beautiful. Take a look at this. Use your stamps that you have in your collection.
That looks like someone's literally stamped that into the ground.
Exactly, that is just so beautiful. Take a look at this one. Just inky, plain background. Absolutely beautiful sentiment at the front. What about a bit of multimedia elements to it?
Oh, yes, please.
Double, triple emboss them with your pigment inks. Pop it onto an inky background, use your stamps to create a little background card. Honestly, these are sensational. They really are the most beautiful cards that I know you're going to be able to do with ease. Scrapbooking pages, our lovely Marsha talked about that earlier on. You could be doing things like that. But they are so easy to use and the most fabulously delicious price for a launch that I think we've done in a while as well. So I just think I'm really looking forward to this show to get me fingers and hands stuck in and get creating and show you the different ways that you can use them, because Ben, they're fabulous, they really are.
I don't know whether I like seeing these more like when they're cut into the card or when you've cut them and made them as a frame and popped them onto like I love, like, you know, using these on an inky background. How amazing, how striking these can look. Let's show you the deal, because you will not believe, if you're thinking to yourself, I haven't got 50, 60 pounds to spend today. £19.18 if you're platinum, $23.88. Everyone, this is a launch, right? A launch date. First time you've seen them, should be top whack. We're saying save 25% and get them at this amazing deal. These are brilliant. And let me show you the full range that you're going to get. You've got your beautiful With Love die. Then you've also got the Forever and Always stamp to make that even more personal. Love this one here. Hello. And there's your Miss You stamp to go with it. Hello. Producer Erin there doing her best Dick Van Dyke impression in my ear. Hello, Governor. Hello, Mary. Then you've got thank you. And there's your little stamp there. So much. And finally, I love this one, the birthday wishes. And again, you're going to allow you to make really wow birthday cards so simply, so quickly. And you've got your beautiful From Me to You stamp as well. All of those, you can be one of the very first to pick them up for an unbelievable price, launching at £19.18 platinum, $23.88. Already, loads of you telling me that you have got them already off Wake Up Call. Betty's ordered hers. She says, I'm excited. Sam says, I've ordered the new dies. Also received my paper library that I got free from winning my shopping. Yes, we paid for 5 shopping baskets earlier in the week. So well done, Sam. Get social with us, like Patty in Michigan has done. Tonya, and also Charlotte from Tennessee. Jenny in New York. Treasure Heart from Texas. Hope you're all right after your kitten broke your bowl. Was it a bowl or a glass? Hope it's all good. Sam's in. Thea's in from the Netherlands. Laurie's in from Ohio. And Teresa says, good morning, everyone from Long Island, New York. Get in touch. Let us know what you're loving. Let us know what you're grabbing. And also, if you've got any questions about anything on this show at all, then feel free to fire them our way. Let's get stuck in, though, because I want to see how easy these dies are to use. I think you're going to absolutely love them. From the feedback we had off Wake Up Call this morning, I think these are going to be popular, Debbie.
Oh, too right they are, because they're so easy to use, Ben. And I'm going to show you exactly what it is that you're getting. So on here you have your beautiful die set, and I'm just going to move that around for a second. Now this is the thank you. It comes in 2 parts, so you've got your solid mats, which you could cut out into a different colour if you wanted to. But by bringing them both in together, it's going to create a beautiful piece as well. So this is your statement sentiment that comes out like so. And I'm going to die cut through that one first. Move that to one side. I'm going to hold it down with some low tack tape. So let me get hold of a little bit of low tack tape. And this is as easy as it's going to get. I promise you, you're going to love these. Get them home. They're a sentiment as well that I think you're going to be able to, lots of different occasions. We've tried to cover not too many. We want to keep that price really low, especially at this time of year. Thank you, hello, with love, birthday wishes. I think 4 nice sentiments that I think that you're going to use
4
plenty
important
of time.
ones.
You want them?
4 important ones.
4 very
Birthday,
important ones, yes.
thank you, which you'll be using a lot after Christmas, of course.
Yes, you will, yeah, absolutely.
Then what's next after that? Valentine's. We've got you with love covered off.
Yeah.
And just because, you know, it's nice just to send cards to say, hello, Mary. You've got the hello in there as well. So I think we've covered off everything that you need really over the next few months.
Absolutely. You could do a bit of paper piecing with them as well, with the waist bits. I'm going to cover that one later on in the show. But simply cuts out your gorgeous sentiment. Look how gorgeous that is. How it's a delicate die as well. It's very delicate, but it's got some lovely design. I love the Art Deco-y kind of style to that particular sentiment. You know, that lovely frame.
Yeah.
And then the word balancing in. And of course, snippability. You could take that out if you wanted.
What, the thank you?
Just use the frame, just use the thank you, yep. So there's a lot of ways that you're going to be able to use it. And then, of course, if you want to create your perfect mat to sit behind the back, well,
and also,
it there for
if you just wanted to use that frame to create a beautiful aperture, I was looking at that, and it reminds me of the aperture that you get in the twirling characters with the bunny.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you've got some really interesting apertures there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, really, really easy to use, very simple, very striking, depending on your colour. You could, you know, honestly, I just think even though it's a small die set, as in not many, you know, sentiments, we've got 4 there, 4 very useful ones, like you said. But I think the ways that you can use it, Ben, are amazing. And look, that cuts out the perfect sentiment like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a little bit of dotted tape around the back.
I like the simplicity of these.
Honestly.
But the striking finish you get.
Striking, simple, easy to use, and saying what they want to say, exactly what you want them to say. So all I'm going to do, and like I said, you've even got that because of the fact that we've popped it into 2 dyes, you've even got the dye there to be able to create the perfect mat for it to sit onto. But you've got the option then of using that to create the aperture, so that's solid, and I'm going to do that one as well. I'm going to show you all the different ways that you can use them, but I'm going to keep it really simple for the first card demo to show you how easy these are to use. I just had to use some of my favourite papers that we've launched quite recently, which is the retro rainbow paper. Well, I'm saying paper, it's not paper at all. It's card, and it's cardstock that had the matching solid as well as the beautiful, and it really is gorgeous. That's going to be sitting on the backdrop. I've just taken a card and I measured this at 7.5 inches by 6 and just scored it in 1 inch, because I'm going to have one of those floating elements by adding a little bit of acetate to this. So I'm going to run that in. Just put a bit of glue just onto the back. All-purpose glue you will find. If it's not on the show, it'll be on that website. If you're shopping while you're watching, it'll be there. And it's perfect for the wiggle time to get your mats into place. And of course, difficult point there was which side do I use, because I think they're gorgeous. All of these
I know, I love these rainbow ones. They're awesome.
Absolutely stunning. I love the rick-rack design.
The what?
The rick-rack.
Oh, rick-rack.
Gorgeous design. The rick-rack's beautiful.
When does rick-rack become zigzag?
Well, you could call it zigzag. It's like a trick of the eye, because it almost looks like mountain valley
Looks like
on that
steps.
one as well. Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Rick-rack steps.
And then I'm going to put some acetate. So I've measured the acetate that fits the base, and my base actually measures at 6 by 6. So I've put my acetate to 6 by 6. I'm just going to use some tape on the back of my outside flap here, like so.
I think you mentioned this earlier, but Ronnie wants to know if these can go through the MIDI.
The MIDI, yes.
Yes.
The only one they're not going to go through is the Mini.
Yeah.
So they won't go through the Mini or the Gemini Go. Yeah, they will go through your MIDI. I've chosen the retro rainbow to fit on the top. I like the clash. I think it's really nice. I like the clash. And again, I'm just going to pop some... there we go.
I knew George was going to say that. He said, the band are pretty good. You said love the Clash.
Should I stay or should I go?
If I stay, there will be trouble. Stay, Debbie, don't go.
Oh, I won't.
Don't leave me.
Could you imagine?
What?
Could you imagine me going?
No, I couldn't.
Shall I go?
Not now. Can you imagine? What would we do for the next hour and 48 minutes if you went?
Oh, do you mean, would you want me to go permanently, would you?
No, what are you talking about?
That's all right. Then I thought you meant go permanently then. I'm like,
what are you talking about? Not seeing you for 3 weeks is going to be bad enough.
I know, it's going to be so weird. We out, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to cope.
You have to come round me gaff for a little Christmas drinky poo at some point, because you must be back up here. Are you up here next week?
I am here next week. Right. I'm here on the last day. I've got the last day.
Supposed to be together.
And people might see that as a bad thing. Oh no! Oh, have we got a great day lined for you? I can't wait, and I certainly can't wait for the last show of live show of the year. Shall we call it the year? Yeah, we'll call that the year. Because we've got a great show lined up for you. Me and Becky are going to be here on the 23rd. And it's going to be are we allowed to say? Play Your Crafts Right party special.
Really?
Party special.
Party games?
Oh yes. It's got to be fabulous. I'm hoping there might be maybe a little bit of food on them.
You are joking me.
Some hints there.
They didn't have this lined up when I was down to do the show. Then when I said I couldn't do it, all the fun stuff gets put in. What's all that about? Seriously.
Now, what I've got now is a nice floating element. Oh, honestly, I can't wait. Going to be games, going to be all sorts then. You should have been here. You
know what? It needs to be. Is there going to be cheese and pineapple on sticks as well?
Oh, I hope so. I love that. I love that. Absolutely.
Good party food.
Absolutely. Cheese and pickles. Oh. And cheese and pineapple.
Producer Erin's just gone, cheese and pineapple? Is that not a US thing as well? Cheese and pineapple on a cocktail stick?
Do you not know? Or maybe pickled onions?
Pickled onion on a stick, yeah. Party food. Let's get some party food ideas then. What would you have at your party? Little nibbles. What would you have?
Did she just say chips and salsa?
Chips and salsa.
Do you mean chips like a Dunkin' chip, like a potato chip?
No, you mean crisps, don't you?
Oh, I thought.
Tortilla chips and salsa.
Oh, yes, I keep forgetting our American friends have different words for different... Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, Erin, sorry.
Definitely. Pineapple and cheese on a stick. Next level. If you've never tried
absolutely.
it, you've got to have it.
Oh, I've just realised I've not put my ribbon on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's all right. I'm just thinking, oh, no, I've not put my ribbon. Do you know what? You'll forgive me. I'm not going to put it on. I'll change my mind. I'll just put one at the top instead.
Cocktail sausages.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
Scotch eggs.
Oh.
Little mini Scotch eggs.
Nope. No. There you go. Stop talking about food. No.
Sorry.
So it's all right. I'll leave it there because I'm on my glass mat there. But again, can you see how gorgeous that looks? Beautiful, simple, easy, and of course you've got that stamp so much. So thank you so much, Ben. Thank you.
No, thank you so much for producing a lovely card and using one of my favourite paper card pads of the moment. This is a great set, right? Let me know if you purchased it. They are available, I think, individually as well, because producer Erin was telling me that the birthday wishes is proving the most popular. I think obviously that's going to be the one that potentially you use more often than the others. But I think, when you consider they're $7.99 individually or $9.95, I think you should get them all because, as I say, I think we've lined up a really great selection here because with love, I mean, you can send that anytime, but you're going to be using that in 59 days time when Valentine's Day comes around. You get your little stamp to go with it as well. And I love the fact that you can cut in or cut your little frames out as well. I love the effect. And as I say, if you get the chance to watch Wake Up Call earlier on, just the simplicity of cutting the frame out, making yourself a beautiful background, your watercolour background. And again, we've got a watercolour special coming up later on, Colour Me Happy. Whacking one of these on top, little ribbon with your stamp sentiment, gorgeous. Simple to make, but absolutely wow cards. You've then got your, hello, Erin, hello, miss you. That's also in there, so nice just to send little cards just because. You've then got your thank you. Of course, you'll be making loads of thank you cards, I'm sure, after Christmas time to thank everybody for all of the prezzies. I still have to try and get my kids to send thank yous. It's a real pain. They just want to send a little message now, don't they? Just like a little. You can't send Nanny a text. Seriously. A, she doesn't know how to use her phone, and B, you've got to make more of an effort than that. Come on. And then lastly, the gorgeous birthday wishes, which, as we said, is your favourite individually. Birthday wishes from me to you. All four of those in this brand new bundle. It's the last big launch of the year, and you've got it with a 25% saving. As I say, I know that we always give you savings when we do launches. I can't remember one where we've taken 25% off on the first day. Adriana just saying, love it. Debbie, colour choices and patterns. Wow. Adriana also saying, I love that paper pad. Karen Rangel on Facebook, love the simplicity. And Anne says, drat, I thought I didn't want these, but I love them as shaker cards. As Joe would say, they are full of opportunity. I like the pun there. Opportunity. That's good. I like it. Oh, they'd be lovely to foil as well, said Cindy.
Yes, and your foil press machine, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Jan just saying, hi Ben and Debbie and everybody, I've just made some mini Christmas cakes. The casserole in the slow cooker. Mwah. So now I can go and make some more decorations for the tree and we'll be watching you at the same time. Loved the cartload last night and these frames look beautiful. Thank you, Jan. Keep the messages coming. I did want to just quickly mention to you, and you saw on the bottom of your screen there a few moments ago, the winter sale is live on our website right now, up to 70% off. Have a good look around. Honestly, it's one of those things where you need to peruse really because there's loads of great deals. Like, for example, we thought we would bring you this deal on your organza. This is a 50% off deal. So normally £5, $6.95, $2.49 or $3.47, which is half price. $1.99 if you're platinum or $2.78. You're going to get your four beautiful colours in the caramel and cream. That is an absolute snip. On top of that, from the Vintage Diary collection, we've got your beautiful cotton ribbon. Again, big deal here, 70% off. Yes, indeed. Normally £5, $6.95, £1.49 or $2 and change, £1.19 or $1.66 if you're platinum. You get a roll of your beautiful butterflies and then that stunning kind of ancient script on the second roll from the Vintage Diary collection. And zoot. Also from the same collection, the Vintage Diary collection, the jute twine. I want to say you get, let's have a look on this. It's, I thought it was, 30 metres of jute twine you're going to get for £1 and change, $1.66 if you are a platinum member. That is another 70% saving. That is just a mere smattering. Mere smattering, thank you, that's a better word. A sampling of what we have available on our winter sale. That does sound terrible, doesn't it? Smattering. Sounds like something Sean Connery would have said. Oh yes, just a schmattering. Up to 70% off. More deals on the website right now. Right. Keep the messages coming through. By the way, I just did see one a few seconds ago about cheese and pineapple. Cheese.
Choosing pineapple?
No, cheese and pineapple.
Oh, cheese and pineapple.
You remember? We were talking about cheese and pineapple.
Oh, we did, yes, we did. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
Cheese and pineapple, says Karen. That sounds kind of good. But heck, anything on a stick is always yummo.
Yum.
Yummo.
Oh.
Now.
Yum-oh.
Yummo, as in yummo, yummy.
Yummy?
Yummo.
Yummo.
Anything on a stick is yummo. Yummo, yummo.
I thought you were doing that then.
What?
I thought that's what you were doing. God! You have that joystick. I was doing a little sign.
Stop doing it then! What you
I just saw you doing that.
That's what I was doing.
At the corner of my eye.
I was doing that.
That's exactly, you're doing that.
Wasn't that? As in yummo, because you didn't know what yummo meant.
Yummy.
Yummy. Anyway, yes, anything on a stick, yummo. John's looking in now. Cheese and pineapple. Great. It is nice. Try it. And then Erin said corn dogs. I don't know what's going on anymore. Let's go back over and have a look. I wasn't you. Oh, dear John. Don't worry. Let's have a look at these again in action. The framed sentiment stamp and die collection. Which one are you going to look at now?
I'm only laughing at John because John poked his head round to see what we were talking about. I didn't see you doing that, that's all. Sorry, at the corner of my eye, it looked a different angle. So apologies. And George of the joystick, bit of warning next time, if you don't mind.
Yeah, George.
Right. I am going to blame you, George. Right, so I'm going to move on now to a diorama kind of card with this one and showing you the... What did you call it? An opportunity?
An opportunity. Apparently it's Joe. It's Joe's catchphrase, that one.
Yeah,
I can't claim
like
that.
Yeah, but I'm going to show you how you can do that because obviously it comes in two pieces, these dies. So we're not going to use the matte for this one. And I've chosen another one of my favourite ones. Do you know the Paisley pattern. Wait a minute.
Oh, the Paisley from the cardstock that you just used.
Hang on a minute, I'll find it in a minute because I've just been using it earlier. Just
Paisley Perfection or something, isn't it called? I think.
That one.
Yeah, Paisley. What is it? Paisley
pattern.
Oh, Paisley pattern.
Oh, right, after all. Yes, so that one and the gorgeous corresponding one, those cardstocks, just beautiful. I don't know if we've got any left, go check over on the website.
We did have, but then we had them on a clearance show recently, and I think a lot of them were out of stock. But Erin's checking. Right,
well, I'll show you first of all a diorama card. How you can create these. Now, I'll give you the measurements of this one. So the measurements of this are 8 by 5.5 inches. And then how you create your diorama depends on the size of the thickness that you want. But I've gone 1 inch in this end and then 1/2 inch. So it's 1 inch and 1.5 inch. And then just flip reversed and did 1 inch and another 1/2 inch.
1 inch?
1 inch.
Yep.
And did it twice to create it. But I wanted to create a little bit of an aperture. But I thought what I'd do is I'd use my cardstock to create this. So I am going to cut through 2 pieces with this, Ben. So I'm just going to show you how you can do that. Because I want to attach this to the cardstock, but I want to use that to cut through so you can see through and get some dimension as well. So what I'm going to do is, and the way I do it is I get hold of a little bit of our dotted tape, just put a teeny weeny little bit in the corner, just to hold it down into place, like so. There we go. And then I can pop that on. Now, again, you could have these anyway, really, to be fair. But I love the style of these. They're just fabulous. So I'm going to pop on. And I need it to hold it into place while I do this, Ben.
Okay.
But it enables me to cut through the 2 layers of my diorama card. And I'm going to pop that on, like so. Make sure nothing's moved. And then run that through the Gemini, like so. And again, there's a couple of ways you could do this. You could use your actually aperture to cut through the aperture, but what I wanted to do was create just the sentiment as the aperture. So I'm going to pop that in now. Let's have a little peek if that's cut through both pieces, because that's a 300 GSM, that's a 300 GSM, and it's just... I could have probably done with me metal shim. However, I'm not going to worry too much because I know it'll have cut through. Let me just take this off carefully, and that's the dotted tape pen enables you to do that. But what this does is cuts in that aperture. Can you see how lovely that looks? Beautiful. And that's going to sit there over this. However, I just need to line that up because it's done some of it. I wonder how much it's done. Let's have a look. Just to cut back through there. Yeah, that'll fine, that's fine. But what I'm going to do is just line that back over. Just get rid of all my little piece like so. And get rid of all the waste bits.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go back in over the top. Let me just poke out my little green bits because it's a bit off-putting that. Having my green bits on there. Let's get rid of all them.
There's loads of love coming in for these, Debbie. These are flying out the door. Anne says, I love these size and stamps. Adriana, love these. Aisha, hello again, everyone. Excited to see these in action. I hope Debbie, Ben, and the rest of the CTV crew are having a great day. We are having a great day. For some of us, that's our final day. Before.
Do you know, I think we're going to get this all day, producer Erin. I think all day. I think he's, look, is he dancing? Oh my God! I can't believe you're dancing there.
This never happens to me. I'm always the last guy, not necessarily
last one standing.
I'm always the last guy at the door. This never happens to me, so I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm going to miss out on a lot of goodies, but do you know what? I've got 3 weeks off.
Ooh. You know, you can fall out of people. You can fall out of love with people. You know.
You wouldn't.
No, you can.
You wouldn't.
Not that I'd ever fall out of love with you.
Of course not.
Never fall out of love with you. But yeah, that's amazing. I love it.
It's good, isn't it?
I wish I'd got 3 weeks off.
When do you finish on the 23rd? Are you off over New Year? Because by the way, in case you didn't know at home, we've got pre-recorded shows, so we're not here live over the Christmas break, but we've got loads of great shows for you that you need to tune in for. From the 24th until the 2nd of January, pre-recorded shows at 12 UK time. 7 a.m. East Coast, and all of your favourites will be on them. I know, Joe's been on a few, and George, and Becky, and Debbie, and Michelle. Loads of the guys have been on, and there's loads of great deals. Bernie, of course, is going to be joining us too. So, make sure you tune in. So you finish the 23rd. When are you back on the 3rd?
So I'll be getting home. I'll probably be getting home around Christmas Eve, actually, just
by
the time I get home.
For Christmas.
And then, I know, driving home for Christmas. I typically am going to be that Christmas driving home for Christmas. So I'm off on the 24th, right through till the 2nd of January. So I've got I think it's 9 days in total. Quite all right, isn't that? Yeah, quite all right.
Take that.
Not technically 3 weeks, mind.
Not 21 days. Well,
I don't know how I managed that one. I don't know how he managed it, but we'll let him off. He works really hard.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Oh, you.
Yes. Now, can you see what I've done now? Because I lined it up, Ben, it means I've got the perfect aperture that sits over the top, like
fabbo.
So literally now, on my panel, and I could have a little bit of a drop shadow if I wanted to create a little bit of an extra dimension. But what I'm going to do for this is, I'm going to bring in my tacky glue for this. Let me roll up my sleeves.
Oh, here we go.
Let me roll up my sleeves.
Means business now.
Yeah, well, there's lots of ways you can use tacky glue. I just pop it on the back of my hand, but you can pop it onto your glass mat, and you can dip in, but I do like to, it picks up all the, especially with a dotted tape pen.
And why, sorry to interrupt, why tacky now instead of like all-purpose, for
because
example?
all-purpose would seep right through that sentiment, whereas the tacky doesn't. Although, to be fair, both dry clear. Yeah. It's just that you'll probably get a bit of a splurge.
Bit of squidge.
A bit of squidge and squirt. A bit of, sorry.
A bit of a what?
A bit of, but it'll dry white.
Yes.
Clear, not white.
Yes.
It's white in colour. Oh, I know what I meant. There we go. And I'm just going to line that up. And I'm going to make sure that that is perfect on there, because I'm not going for a drop shadow this, but you can get a drop shadow effect. However, it creates the perfect aperture, especially with the colour, because look, and I just love this technique. It's absolutely fab. I'm going to decorate before I actually stick this together, because I'm also going to pop a little piece over the top. And I'll tell you with the paisley, I actually had a piece of paisley that I cut to the same size, but just cut down 1/4 inch underneath my 4 3/4 inch square, because this is a 5 by 5 square middle. even though it's a little bit bigger because it's going to be a diorama card. And I used, you know, the nesting dies that we have?
Yeah.
I wanted to create a little bit of dimension. Rather than going in snugly or trying to find an oval one, I thought that looked quite nice. So I used the nesting dies, the circular nesting dies that have got the stitched element to it. And again, I mean, look, even that side looks lovely. They're so beautiful, those papers. They really are. And I'm just going to pop some tacky glue around the back, like so. There we go. And attach that over the front. And if you get your mats and layers right, this little bit can be done and they'll fit perfectly in. So as always, when we're doing matting and layering, we take 1/4 of an inch down the size of the base. And then I'm going to go in with a couple of pieces. I went for some gold with this one because I thought the gold looked quite classy at the side of it. And they're going to be my little panels. So I'll just switch glue for a second, like so.
The size of the dies, says Margaret, what are they? Are they about 3.5 by 3.5?
Yeah, they're just shy of 4 inches.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're around you, just underneath. I mean, I think all of them. Let me just double check, Ben. But I'm sure they're all 3.6. Yeah, they are. They're 3.6. They're a real nice size.
Yeah.
Not overly big, not too small. Just the right. Bit like 3 bears, then, isn't it? Just the right size. The 3 bears, yeah. Not too big, not too small.
Debbie Locks over there.
But just the right size, absolutely. But yeah, 3.6 in answer to that question. And they all, apart from this one, because this one here is 3.8 by 3, because obviously it's a different dimension.
Yeah.
So it's a bit smaller here and longer over the width of there. Right, so I'm going to pop on now a little bit more glue. I'm going to decorate my front before I actually pop it all together. And it just means it's a bit like decorating your box. Get all your bits on first and then stick it together. Yeah, so like that. And then we're going to do exactly the same on this side. And then I've got my background piece, the same that we started with. That's going to sit on the top. Looks, I feel like I need a little bit more colour to that. So I'm going to bring in a bit of gold, and this is from our luxury gold pack. Do you know, with the luxury encapsulated glitter, the mirror card, and the lovely satin mirror card, the A4 pack. Yeah, you get 10
of each.
sheets of each. So I'm going to sit that there like that. Let me have a little peek. Ooh, hello. Nice. That looks nice. Might just offset it though, because do you know I've got the mats? Just with that lovely satin colour.
Yeah.
Let's see what that looks like.
Ooh, I like.
Yeah, it gives it a bit of drama.
It does.
I like a bit of drama.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use tacky. I don't really like drama. I like these nice. I like nice, fluffy, you know, happy kind of life. That's the kind of life I like.
That's the way you like me, isn't it?
Yeah,
happy,
exactly.
Fluffy.
Exactly.
Simple.
Just how I like my Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Happy and fluffy.
Simple?
Simple.
What are you calling yourself simple for?
Oh, that's what my Laura says about me.
Pardon?
She says I'm simple. That's what she says. I'm simple and low maintenance. That's why she's kept me all these years.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a lucky lady. She is.
She said, all I have to do is feed you and water you now and again, and you're fine. That's the truth, actually.
Oh, that's a nice way to look at it.
Well, he's so simple, my husband. I love him. What a simpleton.
Yeah, but you're not your baby self. Now then, all that creates now, that look dramatic. I really like that. And then I'm just going to finish it off, because don't forget you've got the stamps in here. So birthday wishes from me to you. And I think I'll use my tape pen. I was going to lift it off with a bit of foam pads, but I think I'll go in with the from me to you.
That is brilliant.
And then again, you've got to finish it off with a bow.
Oh,
and I think I'm going to have my bow at the top this time, overlooking my birthday wishes. But again, creating an aperture style card this time, using that die. But again, I think you'll agree, it looks quite effective, really, really nice, and it still folds nice and flat.
Absolutely stunning, and 2 amazing cards. Do you know what, for me, I know we've been whittering away here and having a bit of fun and whatnot, but within sort of half an hour, 2 amazing card projects done and dusted. Simple to follow, simple to do, but the effect you can create is amazing. And think of all the different papers that you'll be able to use. Think of all the different backgrounds that you'll be able to make as well. These really are brilliant. Linda D just says, well, so much for spending done until next year. These have been naughty and jumped into my basket. And now they're going to be on their way to me. Sometimes happens, doesn't it? You know, you can, with all the best will in the world, these things do tend to just jump in to your baskets. Crafty Agent is saying on YouTube, I've been waiting for something like these. Simple and tasteful. Can't wait for them to arrive. Monica and Mackler on Facebook says, Debbie sounds like the Bob Ross of card making.
Ooh, was that nice?
That is nice. That is a good... That's a compliment and a half.
Is that a compliment?
Bob Ross, the painter guy, isn't he? The big, he's got the big curly hair, and he does all the, he does like the canvases, doesn't he? Yeah, Bob Ross.
I might have to look him up.
Yeah, you will. Wow.
Ooh.
Good one, Bob. Let's have a look at some other goodies that we got on the show. Consumables. This is a good time to be stocking up because we go into a new year. You want to make sure that you've got all of the craft room essentials, I suppose, to hand. And these are brilliant. I've got a selection of all of them actually because they are on a any four for £30 or $42 deal. So you've got your white stamping card. 60 sheets of that. If you want to go individually, you can. Price there $9.99 or $14.99. Platinum is $7.99 or $11.99. Next up, your craft card. I think a lot of people have been buying this time of the year to make Christmas cards. I always think craft cards that looks beautiful for your Christmas card makes. Gives that real sort of vintage feel to it. Yeah, and for things like your tags as well. And maybe for your boxes too, because you've got a nice weight on these as well. 280 GSM. And you're going to get 50 sheets of your craft cardstock. That again is $9.99, $7.99 if you're platinum. And then the other cardstock that we love to have to hand, of course, is our matte black cardstock. 40 sheets you're going to get within this. And again, that is 300 GSM. So if you decide, you might go, well, actually, I'll get some white stamping cards, some craft cardstock, and some matte black as well. Add another one in. And you make a saving there, any four for £30 or $42. Stock up now so you are ready to hit 2022 with a bang as far as your crafting is concerned. Lots of lovely messages coming through. Sam just saying, Chris Rea isn't driving home for Christmas this year. Apparently his car has failed its MOT. Well, that's sad, isn't it? That is sad. But hey, I only had a flat battery. Margaret says, bet in case I forget later, have a wonderful Christmas and enjoy. Did you say 3 weeks off? 3 weeks off! Yeah! Yeah! Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, I am off for 3 weeks. I'll not say it again, I promise. Let's give you 3 weeks. Let's give you time to check out your baskets right now. 3 weeks. And we'll come back with some more hints, tips and demonstrations with Debbie. Head to the checkouts, check out your baskets. We will be right back. 3 weeks!
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours. I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
George just said, coming back in 5, 4, 3 weeks! Woo! Teresa says, oh Ben, you are cracking me up. Enjoy your time off, Ben. Jealous, says Betty. Thank you, I will. And are you going anywhere, Ben, says Jam. Well, actually, I think as a few of you know, next week I'm having a little operation, nothing serious, little sports injury, getting tidied up. Happens to us highly tuned athletes. Yeah. I'll have you know, I'm a bit of a gym buddy now. 4 or 5 times a week I'm there.
Joe?
Yeah, clanging and banging.
Banging what?
Clanging and banging.
Clanging and banging
That's
with the weights, with the
gym,
weights.
It's gym vernacular. Pumping iron in the gym.
Pumping iron. I love how you say that. Pumping iron.
Pumping iron.
Arnie. That's a bit rubbish.
No, do it again.
No.
Come on.
No. What?
Come on.
Pumping iron.
Yeah. And then I'm going back to Devon. So obviously used to live in Bucks, but back to Devon, where I'm originally from, to see friends and family. We're going to spend New Year there, and then we'll be back up here in January. So
that'd be lovely.
Nice. It's going to be nice. Let us know your plans, by the way, as well. What you guys are up to Christmas. Let us know what you're up to right now. I want to know, feeling Christmassy. Anyone else finishing today and got a bit of time off? Let me know, so we can all celebrate together. There's no one else to celebrate with. Get in touch, Facebook and of course on YouTube as well. Let's very quickly have a look at all of the goodies that you're going to get in this collection. Loads of you are jumping in and grabbing these today, and I am not surprised. Maybe because it is the last launch of the year, and maybe because these are super usable, super easy to use, and just, I think, really very different. I love the fact you've got the ability to be able to cut these straight into the card should you wish. I think more than anything though, I love the way that they come out as a frame. And popping them onto the fronts of your cards, making a nice little background, adding a embellishment, adding the sentiment. Really quick, simple, yet stunning cards. There's your Valentine's taken care of, as we said, by the way, if you're thinking about that as you head into the new year. You've got this one here. Hello, I missed you. Hello. And again, like Debbie said, snippability. It reigns supreme with these. So if you just want to, if you don't want to use the whole of the die, just snip the hello out, and you've got a really nice font for a message there. Thank you so much. Again, really love the design on that. And again, the snippability to take the thank you out should you just want to do that. And then lastly is the one that we just saw a few minutes ago, the birthday wishes from me to you. All 4 of those brand new today, but we're taking 25% off the normal cost. So you're only paying £23.97 or $29.85. Platinum members comes down by another 20%. We're going to keep looking at these actually because there's so many of you buying them right now, and we want to send you away with lots of inspiration and lots of ideas. So when you get them home, you can get making with them. What are we looking at next? Oh! Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Love this one. This is a lovely die set as well. So hello with miss you on there. So you can customise, you can leave it off if you want. If you just want to say hello to someone. But you've got that lovely square design on this one. And we're going to create one of my favourites, a good old fashioned shake a card.
Oh yeah. Shake a card.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to use the outside, and I'm using some paper that I've got. Oh, don't ask me though, because do you know what? I've completely forgot where I got this one from. Do you know where I think this is from? From one of the books that came with the Year of Crafts. Yes, it is.
I think you might be
because
right.
This is the paper, and this was that masculine looking paper, so I cannot remember for the love of money which one that was from. Oh,
somebody tell us.
Somebody will know.
Your chance to win a pat on the back. Which pad is that paper from? Quickest wins that pat on the back. 3, 2, 1, go.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create myself the frame for where I'm going to put my acetate.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to use the outside die only to create that. And I'm going to centralise that. Now, I've took my boots off, Ben, so I've shrunk down in size. So I don't know, does that look centralised? Does that look central?
A little bit to the left, I'd say.
Do you think so? Let me just get
tad.
my yellow back in. Let me just have a quick peek. Oh no, that's about right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think that's. I'll tell you what. Let me lift it up my eye. You know, I've got my boots on. They're about 3 inch high.
You got your boots on?
Not anymore. Took them off.
Oh.
Little old feet were suffering a little bit today, so I took them off. So I've shrunk. So if you're probably thinking, well, you were really high up earlier.
How are your boots?
I
I haven't really noticed, to be honest. Have a look. Oh yeah, you have shrunk a bit then, haven't you?
I've shrunk a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've shrunk a bit.
Oh, blimey.
So yeah, just wanted to come off.
You look taller with your elf hat on though, don't you? That's the thing.
You what, dear?
You look taller with your elf hat on.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yes, I forgot.
Crafty
Yes.
Debbie elf.
Noticed to change my elf hat, by the way.
Yeah, I like it.
I think I might have a different one on later on tonight.
Not the wobblers again though.
I might be having I think I might have my prezzies.
There.
I love them.
You always moan about those though.
I love them. I'm going to put them on.
Are you?
Yeah.
But you always say that they get in the way and that they make your head go a bit funny when you're trying to line stuff up. Like that.
But they're such good fun. I
They
love
are
them.
good fun.
They're just that's my Christmas outfit. That's what I'm going to wear. A bit more though, a bit more than just those.
Well, yeah, and put something else on as well.
Yeah.
That'd be.
Yeah. No, just not on their own. No.
No. Well, I'll put on my Christmas jacket later on then, so we can Christmas that up together.
Yeah. Is that your green Christmas jacket?
Or I've got a red one as well.
Oh.
I've got a green one which matches this tie, or a red one with like snowmen and presents on and stuff.
Oh.
So I'll let you choose. I'll let you dress me later on.
Ooh, Mr. Moseby. Oh, Mr. Moseby. Oh, like that. I got a little bit excited then. I was like, well, yes, please. I'll definitely do that. That's an offer
Merry
the girl won't turn down. Thank you very much.
What you like?
Oh, dear. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, there.
Dear.
1,000 degrees in here now.
Put the fan on.
So what I'm going to do now is create my sentiment. So I'm going to use both of them this time, Ben. And I don't have to worry about positioning just yet, because all I'm going to do is create the cutout element. And I'm just, again, going to run that through with, and this is the whole thing. I'm going to try and show you. In fact, do you know, for the first time ever, Ben, I've got more than 6 demos lined up.
You up?
Well, you know me, I'm usually the 4 kind of a girl.
Yeah. You're gonna get more than 6 done today as well.
Oh,
at this rate, 'cause
absolutely.
This is number 3 already.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Ooh, speedy
You
gone
are
far.
rattling through them, Mrs.
Well, the thing is, it's the dyes that do the talking. They are fabulous dyes. If you're going to be batch making things like that, these are going to be the dyes of choice. And of course, they're a sentiment, so they actually say something that I think is just, like I said, super easy to use. I could use that base. I'll put that to one side because I could use that again. But what I'm going to do is literally, oh God, maybe just fall out. There's such a dream to work with. And that's going to sit in the background of there. So what I'm going to do at the moment, Ben, is I'm going to pop some acetate onto the back. So I've cut this piece down to 5 inches by 5 inches. I wanted it slightly smaller so it fits in. So I'm going to run that over with some tape.
Yep.
So I'm going to use my tape pen. Red liner tape, so anything like that will work with this. But again, I'm just attaching the acetate to the back. So, don't get your finger. Ooh,
Oh, hello. Ooh.
Ooh, I'm getting a bit stuck up. Hang on a minute. Ooh. Right, there we go. And I'm going to just put that onto the back like so.
What sort of acetate is that? Just
Heavyweight acetate, you'll find that on the website. We do some in a pack of, now then, I can't remember if it's 25 pieces. So it's not the, and it's not quite A4 in size, but it's the heavyweight acetates that you can get.
We did, I don't know if it's still there, but I want to say it was a couple of days ago, we did an acetate bundle. Again, Erin's just checking, where you had the heat resistant acetate with the, was it A4 and like A5 size acetate, I want to say?
Yeah, I'm
It was
trying
all
to
in a
remember the
bundle.
size because it's not quite A4. But it's a great, I mean, you'll find it. I can't remember when we launched it, when we first brought it out. So, but it's a great one to have. It's a really good, strong acetate. It's not, I wouldn't use heat resistant acetate for something like this with it being construction because it's a little bit thinner. And that's because it takes heat. So the heat resistant acetate is fabulous for all your heat embossed techniques, thank you. But when it comes to construction, you want some everywhere. And I thought it was 25, but just Erin says it's 25, yeah. Ben, got my favourite. Are you ready? We've got...
Hang on, I'm going to come over here.
You got...
foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Look at John.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey!
Yay! I just had to. Do you know we could have done with some jingly bells and things like
yeah,
that in
we
the
could
background?
have.
We could have Christmassified up that little jingle there.
Yeah, if only we'd have thought.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah. Are you, was that a dig at producer Erin?
What?
Was that a little dig at producer Erin?
Oh, right, because what,
For
she
not
didn't bring
having it
any...
ready, for not having it ready.
I haven't said that. I have got a reindeer, I've got my reindeer antlers out there, which have got some jingly bells on.
Oh, are they yours?
The ones in the bag are mine,
I
yeah.
spied them, I was going to wear them, but then someone said they're not yours, you can't wear them. So I was like, okay, I'll put them back.
Laura did a bit of a clear out at home because the kids had loads and I was trying some on and those were the only ones she said that looked okay because I've got a big fat head. And so those ones looked fine, the others were too small on my head. So what she said, she says, well, I have got a big head. And she said, oh, they look silly on your head. So she gave me the reindeer ones and she said, those are fine on your big fat head. Because they're proportionate. And they've got,
Laura has a way with words.
yeah, they've got little jingle bells on them. So maybe later on, I'll put those on my Christmas suit when you've got your wobblers on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I might just dig out I've got the Christmas jumper in the back of the car, so if I'm not feeling too warm, I'll pop that on as well. So we'll get really festive for your last day, for your last show, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Right, 6x6 card blank. The next size down was 5 3/4, the next size down 4 1/2 to create that lovely matting and layering. That's my background drop. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to literally have like so, but do you know the piece that I used earlier? Because I want to create a little bit, let's just make sure I've got it in the right way because I've just remembered. Oops.
What?
Hang on a minute. Whoops.
Oops.
Oh, it'll be fine. Oh, it was that one. It's all right because I've got.
Oh yeah,
It
sorry,
was that one, wasn't it?
yeah.
I didn't line them up properly. Oops. It'll be fine. In fact, we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to take it off. But I'm going to have that in the background and then put the shaker element inside, like so.
Ooh,
so
yeah.
it sits there. I just wanted to frame it though, and that was the plan. What I used in there, I forgot to use that.
So what's happened?
So what I should have done was lined up the hello in the same place that I lined up that one, so it fits perfectly
yes.
with that one. So that one fits over and gives me a nice little. Do you know what I mean? Debbie, Sully, Billy. Ooh, no such thing as something that goes wrong in the world of crafting. Because guess what I can do? Get my craft knife out. I'm going to cut it off.
Good for you.
Yes,
Good
silly
for
old me.
you.
See, sometimes, you know, these things just come to me, these light bulb moments come to me. And this is the thing that happens. I mean, if you watched, oh, bless little Marcia, all that way she come and opened up a case and all that poor girl.
She did
And
enjoy
lovely-
it in the end, though.
She did, yeah. She's had a lovely time and she said she's really enjoyed herself. But yes, she... God love her.
Marsha was our Craft Factor guest, by the way, in case you weren't watching earlier on. She came all the way up from London and she had a project ready, but she had some oil in her bag, didn't she?
Yeah.
And it had opened and spilled all over her project. So
Yeah,
obviously we were all gutted, but she did manage to put something else together. And I thought she was brilliant talking about her little memory book, wouldn't she? And showing us all through it and what she
pictures
does.
of her little ones as well. So cute. But look, I can get my frame now.
Yes.
Yay! Oh, thank goodness for that. So now I just need to make sure that I get my sentiments in there correctly and make sure. Now I could, if I wanted, actually just sit it in. In fact, do you know what I think I'm going to do? Just to be on the safe side, because it's kind of gone a little bit pear-shaped, as sometimes these things happen. Are you giggling away there, you?
No, I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm fine.
I saw you tittering there.
No, I'm not
there.
tittering.
Yes, you little devil. But I'm gonna pop me not low tack tape, me dotty tape pen. I was gonna sit it in the background, but I'm gonna have to change this up a little bit because I've had a little bit of a faux pas myself.
Oh.
But you're never gonna know. It's only because I've told you that I've had a little faux pas. But I'm gonna sit that back in the acetate on the inside. I could actually have stuck it on the outside to create a shaker card as well. Do what makes things easy for yourself, Ben. That's what I always say. So I'm going to sit it back into there like so to create that lovely frame again. That looks lovely. Oh, I think I get away with that one. And then I'm going to place my, well, I say my, gorgeous John went and got me some sparklies because I forgot to pack me things.
Oh, yeah.
that I did in my original card.
Oh.
But we'll get away with it. It's the idea behind it. And to be fair, you can use any kind of sparkles for a shaker. And I'm just going to put a few sprinkles. I think I might have a few, actually. Let's pop a few more on there. Let's sprinkle a few more. But I'm going to spread them a little bit. Because if you spread them around a little bit, it means that it doesn't get clogged up. Because, although to be fair, we could actually use the foam on a roll again and double layer. You missed it.
So I did.
Opportunity. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double layer my foam on a roll.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Did you hear lovely Georgia singing?
No,
Did
so I'm having
you
a
not
problem
hear
with my
it?
earpiece at the minute. I
You
haven't heard
went,
anything.
foam on a roll, foam on a roll. There's sound effects in there. Foam on a roll, foam on a roll. It's so funny. I absolutely... No, because that was a beautiful singing voice, George. You thought I was dissing him then. I'm not dissing you at all. I just love the sound effects that you were creating.
I'm just sad that I missed
didn't
it.
hear producer Erin, did you? Was you singing? Or did George drown you out? Oh, well, I just love... I've now become to... I used to dread using that word and change it up a little bit. So sorry, Ben, I was just looking across and I thought, he's stripping now. Not only has he been dancing, now he's stripping. Were you having a little issue, man?
I just had a little technical problem, but
As we do.
I've sorted myself out.
Well, what I've done is I've doubled this up so that if I have got some of the, the sequins that are a bit too thick, it doesn't matter because I've got now a double layer of the foam. Oh, wait a minute. Foam on a roll,
foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. George again. Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
I wish we could have heard.
Can I put
George.
my earpiece up to my microphone so we can hear?
Oh my God, that was hilarious! Oh dear, honestly. It was, do you know he actually sounded? Do you remember Rainbow when we were kids?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, he sounded
sounds
like that.
Zippy.
That's what he sounded
Yeah.
like. That was
Foam on a
so
roll.
funny.
Foam on a roll. Do it, George, a second.
Oh dear. Hey, yay! We've got to do that one as well. and again.
Don't know if you heard
What
that.
I'm going to do is just pop on there. I miss you, my sentiment. Oh, seriously, that was so funny. And then I'm going to add, well, got to have one of my trademark bows
Of course you
in the
have.
corner there, like so. And again, absolutely fabulous sequined little shaker card. But again, absolutely fabulous. Perhaps not the way that I did intend, because that was the original intended, but I forgot to do the line up.
Yes.
And the line up, I would have sat the yellow on the background of the card so that my sequins there are nice on full view, whereas they're a little bit hidden in there now. But you get the gist. That's entirely how you would do something like that. There you go.
I love the foam on the roll song, says Sherry. And S. Rooks on YouTube says, you silly, silly people.
There was something else coming then.
No. Lawrence says, Debbie, I think you need to go back to calling it roll foam.
Yes, circular shaped foam. Mm-hmm. Circular shaped
foam.
Yes, that's a good one.
And thank you also for the messages just coming in about everyone else who's sort of finishing today for work. Kirsty just says, I finished work yesterday. I won't be back until the 4th of January. Just finished my Christmas shopping, so time to relax. Yes, Kirsty, 3 weeks off. And Roseanne, started my 3 weeks off yesterday. 3 weeks off. Enjoy, Ben. Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year too. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's have a look at some of the other goodies that we've got on the shoe for you. Water reactive ink pads, and these are brilliant, right? Because we've put together a selection of darks and also brights for you as well. And these really are great because we were talking earlier on, and you will have seen them on wake-up call as well about creating your own backgrounds, creating your own blends, because that's the great thing about your water reactives, of course. Not only can you blend the colour of these individually, but you can then mix and match these up as well and create your own palette. So in the Darks collection, you've got your Smoke Plume, you've also got Midnight, at the Oasis, Pine Tree, Fry Brown, and your Noir Black. So all of those colours, but we're also going to give you your blending tool, your round blending tool, which already comes with 2 of the heads, and then you've got a refill of 10 included too. £21, 7p if you're platinum, $28.58 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're a platinum member. If you fancy a Brights collection, we can do that as well. And actually in this bundle, we popped together your collection with the square rectangle dauber, but you're going to get in this collection your Spring Meadow, you're going to get Ocean Blue, Fuchsia, Plum Jam, and your Honey Pot. So 5 colours again there. It's the same price, but we're also going to give you something to obviously blend it with. Your blending tool, the square/rectangular blending tool, which comes with 2 heads there, and then a replacement 10 here too. So lots to be getting on with. Great little starter kits again when it comes to trying new things. Yeah, with the new year on the horizon, like Erin was saying earlier on, new year, new craft, try new things. This is a good time to pick up these deals, so you'll have them in time for the new year. Last day, by the way, for our UK viewers as well, just to mention that we are saying before Christmas delivery. It is the 17th today, isn't it? Yeah. So you can shop with us and get your goodies before Christmas, which is amazing. Right, back to this main collection. Debbie's already whizzed through 3 absolutely brilliant demos, but we would like to see more, I'm sure. Anything that you particularly want to ask, that you want to see, maybe you're thinking about getting this collection today, but you need to know something before you do, then jump in and ask those questions. But all of the designs are right here for you, and you've seen actually how usable they are, how clever they are, you know, whether you're just cutting out the frame and putting it onto a background that you've created, whether you're combining these with acetate, whether you're using the aperture element. I mean, there's just literally so much that you can do with this collection. Valentine's on the horizon, you've got with love, so that takes care of everything right there. You've then got your Hello, Miss You, which I think is super cute. Thank you so much. And then your birthday wishes, and as you can see, they all come with their own little stamp as well, so you've got the ability to be able to finish that sentiment off very nicely indeed. And this is launching today, don't forget, so in my Scrooge-like eyes, this should be full price. It's a new launch, should be $31.96 or $39.80, but it's not. Bar humbug. 25% you're going to receive as a discount. Platinum members, it comes down to £19.18 or $23.88. And I know lots of you are already jumping in. If you want to buy them individually as well, you can do. Deborah just saying on Facebook, I began my holiday yesterday. Yes. I've done my shopping and I now just need to wrap. And Astrid on Facebook says, Ben, the syllables of circular foam still fit, so you could sing that even if people try to sneak one past you. Astrid, that's why we love you. Astrid's very good at writing songs as well, by the way.
Yes.
Very good.
Do you know I call it a four? A four.
What do you call a four?
Four. Foam on a.
Oh, foam
yes, yes. I saw it on one of the socials once, and I thought,
four.
Yes, four.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's what we could say instead.
Four.
And then you won't know what we're talking about, but everybody else out there will. Foam on a. Yes,
four.
There we go. Four.
Anyway,
love that. I think that's a nice one. Yes. Right. Are you ready to see another four card?
Yeah, go on.
Absolutely fabulous. And I'm going to use the With Love. This is a fabulous design as well. Lovely heart-shaped one. And what I've just done here, Ben, is I'm going to create a little bit of a see-through easel, and I'm going to be using one of our nesting dies. This comes from the Circular Stitched. Always handy to have some nesting dies to create these kind of things. Now, I don't want to cut into the main card because that's going to be the front part of my card. But what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to use one element again with the With Love, and I'm going to pop that in to like so. That's going to cut in and create my aperture. So let me just bring in, and and I say an aperture, it's going to cut directly into the cardstock. So that one I'm going to cut through first. So we'll go through there, like so. Thin metal die combination of your platform as well, so nice and easy to remember. Just run that through your machine, let the machine do all the hard work for you. Then we're going to cut another one using some of the cardstock, and I've gone for a really bright pink with this one because I thought with love and all that kind of theme just deserves that gorgeous colour. So I'm going to just, let me just take that bit off for a second because I've got a little bit of a tape left behind on my cardstock. So I'm just going to lift that up with my pokey tool like so. There we go. Now that has created now that lovely direct cutting into the card. So that's going to be the form of, the first part of my easel card. The next part we're going to do is we're going to cut the solid full frame that's going to sit over the top to give me the decorative element. And I'm just going to use both of these, so I'm just going to clear these up for a second. Let me get rid of all the bits like so. Yeah, just poke those last couple of bits. There we go. There we are. Now, and then I'm going to use that again to create, and again I'm not having to worry about this one, Ben, because I only want the actual sentiment that's cut out. I'm not using it for any, any apertures or anything like that, so I can get away with this one. Not like my other one with me what's it called, shaker card.
Oh yes.
When I made my faux pas there, there's no faux pas that can be done with this one.
Your faux pas. Faux pas.
Yeah, I love it. I saw it on one of the social media pages once when I was watching one of the shows, and the FOAR.
It's very good.
It's good, isn't it? I love it.
Acronyms for everything these
Yeah,
days.
somebody on the socials will have made that up. I'm telling you, somebody will have made that because I thought that was a really, really good one. But now what I'm going to do is, let's give this another little clean. There we go. I could use that aperture later on, but right now I don't need that one, because what this is going to do now is go over the front and sit there as that lovely decoration like so. And again, you could shadow drop that slightly, just drop it a little bit off centre to give it a little bit of a shadow. Looks really nice. It just gives it a lovely, almost like a 3D feel to it. But I'm going to go in again, sleeves up, glue. Let's put the glue on. And then we're going to go in, and I'm going to go in with all the way around, like so. And then I'm going to just go on and layer it up over the top. So it makes it really stand out. Oh, I quite like that drop shadow. I might just go a little bit underneath. There we go. Perfect. Right, so that sits now there, like so. And that little bit of just moving it, offsetting it, just offsets it a little bit. But that needs to go somewhere. So what I did here, Ben, was I took a base that measured the same size as my card base, which is 5 by 5. So again, this is a 10 by 5, scored in at 2.5 and 5. And then I used one of my nesting circle dies to create an aperture, and you can just run that through. And I've done that on the fold of my card, because the panel itself is going to sit over like so, and it creates that lovely see-through element. So I'm just going to pop that on there for a second, Ben. Just going to glue just round here. So I'm going to get my tape pen for that one. There we go. I'll glue that all the way around. Oops. Nearly running to the end. I've got some spare ones. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Hope you've got some spare ones at home, because there's a bit of a shortage at the minute again.
Is there really?
Oh, people have been shopping until they've been dropping for the tape pens.
No.
As was always the way.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I ain't got any spare ones at home.
Have you not?
No, I might have to have a little word with
Speak with
Tracy
John
and
nicely.
John. Yeah, I might have to speak to him really nicely.
Yeah.
That creates my easel now, and it creates that lovely see-through part. So it needs a little bit of decoration. So I've taken, see if I can remember this one, which colour, which paper pads this is from. Contemporary watercolour. Contemporary watercolour. Oof. Save me bacon there. Yeah, it's the contemporary watercolour paper pad, which is the double one, which again, absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to...
What?
Deciding, I'm going to have that way around. I think that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have that one. I'm going to use some wet glue to give me some movement. I'm going to pop that onto here like so. I'm trying to think where this lovely, gorgeous, double-sided ballistic cardstock came from. That's the thing I'm trying to remember next.
That pattern cardstock?
The solid one. Oh, it's
Oh.
the rainbow pearl. It's the rainbow pearl, the double-sided pearlescent cardstock. That's where I got that one from. And I'm just going to stick that on my base, like so. There we go.
Elizabeth says, or Beth, Debbie, I followed your example and I use glue on my hand for delicate gluing bits and it works very well.
Yeah, it was something that I learned, terrible things I learned, but sticking glue on the back of your hand. Jodie Johnson.
Oh, Jodie?
Yeah, Jodie used to do it many moons ago. I've seen it. I actually still think she does it to this day.
Yeah.
But it was just so I could get my delicate features on. Of course, you do have the dotty tape pen to do that as well.
Of course.
So you don't get the glue, but it depends on the glue that you're wanting to use. Now, to create a little bit of an aperture, take the same size cardstock, again of the base, so again it depends on the how many increments you go down. I've gone down a quarter again, but use the die to create another aperture. So pop that onto the top, and then when you've done that, Ben, it comes out like so, and it creates again another lovely, the circles one I thought worked really well with that love heart, again just looks absolutely beautiful. So, and again, all I've done, do you know the fuchsia that's in the ink, distress ink? I've distressed around all of the edges. Sorry, got life. It's got some life in it, and just use that to create a little bit of a mat on there, rather than popping a full mat on.
That's a lovely tip, actually. And I think I want to say that you started it, well, not started it, but you started doing it again. And then Michelle was doing it the other day, just like you say, just edging the card.
I do it loads.
Gives it another layer,
gives
doesn't it?
Another layer, another level, and it means that I haven't had to waste any more cardstock by doing it. And it's the same with the outside. I don't know if you can see on the outside of the edge of my base card. So I did exactly the same. I took and I just went round the edges like so, and using your round dauber gives you a little bit more control as well.
Yeah.
Your finger one, sometimes you can splodge onto it, and I didn't want to splodge on, so I've just taken one of the round daubers and gone like so. So that creates that lovely effect. I'm just going to add a little bow just again into this corner like so, and I've used one of my white ones for this one. It's a bit of pink and white theme going off. However, just around the bottom, I need a stopper for easel, easel stopper. So I'm going to pop some foam pads onto here to lift it. So a couple of foam pads. Let me just pop that on.
I think if you wait a little bit longer, John, there might be a card over there for you.
A card? Aww.
Yeah, I thought, just that card that you're making, you know.
The with love.
The with love.
For me gorgeous smelling John.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're trending on our socials at the minute,
Is
John.
it trending?
So, yeah, it's been chatted about.
Oh, come on, do tell.
Well, Marsha, who was here obviously earlier on, was chatting, wasn't she?
Oh, she finally got to
She's just
meet.
telling everyone how lovely you were, and so she got to meet you, and then she's chatting with a few of your super fans who are on there, just saying what a great guy. Great guy. Come in just quickly, because this is the guy as well, by the way. This is the guy.
Yay!
Earlier on today, I just finished at the gym, got in my car.
Superhero.
I was like, what's a dolphin doing in my car? No, it wasn't that. Battery gone, and I was like, oh no. Rang the recovery. I'm going to be like 2 hours, mate. Oh no, what am I going to do? Do I know anyone who's a knight in shining armour who's got jump leads in their car? Of course I do. This guy. And he came along, never fear, Ben, I am here. And he attached his leads, didn't he? And we got it first time, and he got me going again, and we were on the road. And he even then followed me, because he said, I tell you what you need to do, Gov. No, I've got the battery going, Gov. What you need to do, Gov, you need to go and drive a little bit, get the battery charged, Gov, so I'll follow you, Gov. And he followed me up the road. I was went on a little trip, and then followed me all the way back to Crafters.
Oh,
the kind of guy he is.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Oh,
I bought you a little present. I'll give it to you later.
Oh.
Yeah, just to say thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet.
He's a good guy. I love him.
He is. He is. I always say he's quite a calming influence,
He is.
John. He's one of those, I can come in flapping sometimes and go, oh God, I forgot this, oh God, I forgot that. John there, ever the super calm. He just keeps us so... He's got that lovely...
He's calm in a crisis, isn't he?
He is very calm in a crisis, and he is super lovely as well. He really, really is. He's such a lovely, lovely man, and smells amazing. There you go, Ben. A lovely see-through card that we probably will give to our lovely John. With love forever and always.
I tell you what, if that doesn't win demo of the show,
Yes,
you
we
can
can
give
give
that
it
to
in.
me, and I can give that to John with the little prezi I got him to
Oh
say thank
yeah,
you.
that's a good idea. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
And if not, I've got a spare one because
Have you?
I did my original one. So if you that done, it don't matter anyway because you can have that one. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, can I just also say as well, sorry if I feel like I'm chatting on, you know the whole Secret Santa thing and everyone got, you know, great presents. And I got a pair of socks. They were lovely socks, Erin, weren't they? Who were they from, George, is the question.
The Joker of the
The
pack.
Joker.
The Joker.
Who
of the
wants
pack.
socks with their face on? But anyway, Debbie, because it's fine. You know, it's fine. I'll put them on later on so you can. Oh no, I haven't brought them. They're at home. I could go home. I could go home. But anyway, Debbie, bless her, she was like, do you know what? I know you got the socks, and it wasn't the best gift, and I know you were a little bit. So she bought me a little present as well today, Debbie, to make me feel better. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You can enjoy that while you're, you can have a little, while you're sat there, cozying your feet, toasting your feet by the fireplace with your socks on. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They're that kind of material, though. I think if I got my feet too close to the fire, it might be bad news. Anyway, I'm only joking. I'm not really ungrateful. Let's have a look at the foam. 3D foam. Yes, we've got 3D foam on the show for you. This is super, super handy. Do I spy FOAR there? Whoa. Yes, I do. You've got a selection of all your different 3D foams. You have got everyone's favourite on a roll there too. And just really, really cool for doing your sort of 3D elements. If you love doing your decoupage as well, that is phenomenal. £6.29 or $16.14. And actually, chatting about acetate, yes, we do have the heavyweight acetate of the world. A5 collection, 75 sheets in total, so you can get 25 sheets 3 times through. £16.30 or $20.30 is the platinum price on that. Lots of great items today as far as like stocking up on your craft room essentials is concerned. You've got your acetate, we've got all of your core cardstock, of course, as well on the show. We've got ink pads for you. We've got the acetate. I mean, seriously, it is a good chance to stock up just before Christmas and the New Year. Loads of comments coming through. We'll have a look in just a few moments' time at what you guys are chatting about. But in the meantime, if you want to get any questions in, please do. If you've got stuff in your baskets, now is your opportunity to head to the checkouts, and we will be right back in about 2. We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Thank you for all the comments. Carletta saying, yay for John. Laura says, he's such a swell guy. And John of All Trades says, Patty, rescuing the Crafters TV team on the daily. We all love John. And Shaddai saying, thank you, Crafters Companion, getting all me goodies before Christmas. Yes, that's great news. Last parcel coming at the end of today. Ooh, yeah, says Shaddai. That is what we like to hear. Terry on YouTube says, I got the launch, the watercolour set, the tricolour brushes, the resist stamp set, and I got free shipping. Yes, I took advantage of those 70% off deals. Whoop, whoop, indeed. And actually, Terry does say, whoop, whoop. It's reminding me to remind you as well, like Terry's done, take advantage of those deals. There is 70% off a wide selection of items on our website right now, and it's all laid out beautifully for you. It's not like, you know, one of those sort of Christmas sales where it's a jumble sale, you're trying to find all the deals. You can simply click on the relevant sections that interest you, and it's all laid out beautifully for you. Up to 70% off, yeah, and there's little stickers on each of the items to tell you how much you're going to receive off. Up to 70% off, but as I've said, I've seen 80% off stickers as well, mainly on the soft craft section, so do have a look. Do have a little old look. Right, we're going to come back and have another demo with the frame sentiment die, and it's 4:20.
How?
That's gone really quickly.
Yes, how does it get... I just don't understand where the time goes.
It's because we're having a great time. We're all in a Christmas mood, party mood, and...
Who's in a party mood?
Huh?
Who's in a party mood?
I'm in a party mood. Aren't you in a party mood?
You'll be in a party mood.
3 weeks. 3
weeks off.
So,
You'll
yeah.
be in a party mood.
Let us... That is ridiculous, isn't it, really?
Who lets someone have 3 weeks off?
How does that happen?
How does that happen?
Oh, dear. Speak to management. Let's go back and have a look at this collection. And I think, are you now going to show us how to use these in conjunction with the water reactive ink pads that we've got on the show to create really nice backgrounds?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just trying to find the relevant daubers.
Oh, yes, so you don't...
Yeah, so I don't...
Contaminate.
So I've got the fuchsia, I've got the spring meadow, I've got the honey pot, and I've got the ocean blue, and I'm going to create a little background. Cut myself some watercolour cardstock. I'm going to use some of the brights. Probably only one colour that I'm not going to do is the plum jam one, so I'm going to leave that to one side, but I've got the rest there. I'll just try, I'll find
You know that bowl you're
dipping
dipping into there? When I first started here, I thought it was a bowl of licorice all sorts.
Did you really?
From a distance. Oh, George, I'm great minds think alike. They look like the licorice all sorts, the way they're placed into the bowl. Don't eat your
These
pads,
are
though.
our water reactive ink pads, which are perfect for your blending and distressing, and they are fabulous. Now, I am using some tissue to hold over my watercolour cardstock because you know that I'm a hot... I was going to say a hot and sweaty person, but
you are a warm-blooded person.
Warm-blooded female.
You
no, that
are.
doesn't sound right either, does it? Does that sound right?
Warm-blooded female, yeah, you are. Rather than saying you're hot and sweaty.
Well, the thing is, I'm a woman of a certain age.
Well,
so,
I know.
The sweats tend to come. So, because of that, I have wet hands. Well,
Right.
I don't really have wet hands, but
damp.
moisture.
Moisture.
And
You
it
ain't got
can
your fan on?
react. Yeah, no, I'm not having it on because it's a bit chilly still.
Oh, okay.
Although I get a little bit warm, it's still a little bit chilly. I don't know if you've noticed. It's like that. Oh, honestly, what happened? It was so mild yesterday. Come out today.
Frozen, wasn't it?
Freezing.
The
My
iced
car
car
was frozen
today.
over this morning.
Me too.
Oh, I'm like, what happened there?
Got colder.
But what I'm doing is to stop the moisture, because obviously this is water reactive.
Yeah, oh yes.
So I can create myself a little bit of a problem with fingerprints, and I don't want to do that. But I'm going to go directly straight on. Now, the lovely thing straight away that you can see with our beautiful inks are they're very, very lovely to work with in the terms of how you can pop these down. And I am going to be random with my colours because I'm going to do something a little bit different with this demo and showing you a little bit of a fun technique that you can create. And especially when you're going for the inks. The inks are, they're so exquisite, these inks, they really, really are. And again, blend really well too. So you can go directly in with your ink dabber, or you can place some onto your glass mat and then pick it up. There's no right or wrong way with this. All you need to do is make sure that you've got it applied to your ink dabber and then go directly on. There's no running up into the cardstock with this. You can go straight on and you can build up that colour and you can blend them quite smoothly, and especially if you're using the premium quality watercolour cardstock that we do here at Crafters Companion. Which, did you hear Marsha earlier? God love her. She said how fabulous it was. She'd not realised it was as good as it was until she saw that demonstration this morning.
Yeah.
It really is fabulous watercolour cardstock. Let's go in with another little random blob.
A random blob.
A random blob. And to get that blend as well, do you know, if you want to go and you think, oh, it's a bit harsh, just go back in with your other colour and blend over.
Yeah.
And blend the two. And that's how you create a beautiful blend. And what you're also doing is creating another blend of colour. So it's a little bit of an orangey one there with that lime green and the pink there. But they are so much fun. And you know me, Ben, I love my backgrounds. I love creating backgrounds, and I love using our inks. Our inks are fabulous for this. And again, taught from the best, our lovely Leanne. When I played with our inks, I fell in love instantly because they're just so lovely to work with. Oh, I have to go in with a blue. Let's go in with a blue. Let me find an ocean blue pad.
Marsha's been in touch to say I'm going to have to talk to Marsha. Going to have to watch this one back as I can't hear with the train noise.
Oh, bless her.
And no headphones. Marsha was up. She's going back to London today. Did she was from... Did she say Essex? That's what she
Essex,
said. Yeah,
what
Essex.
a journey. Honestly, bless Marsha,
That's a
she's
few
had
hours,
such
that,
a
innit?
journey today.
Yeah.
Well, she came up yesterday, didn't she? But she's on her way back. But it's a long journey, but she's really enjoyed herself and she's enjoyed the experience.
Yeah,
and
lovely
it was
to meet her.
lovely
And
to
it's
have
great
her.
for us, isn't it, to meet all of
I
crafty
honestly
friends.
love
I loved
Craft
it.
Factor. I'm a little bit envious when Craig comes back because he's going to be
holding it all.
nabbing them all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I've really enjoyed the Craft Factor sections. I think they've been really good fun, loads of fun. And I'm a bit sad that I'm not going to be involved.
You'll get
in
your
anymore.
chance again,
I hope
I'm
so.
sure. Because I
I'm
remember the
hoping so.
days when Craig was doing Wake Up Call, and if he had a little Friday off or something, you were always the first person they would call. So
Yeah, I
I'm
hope
sure
so.
you'll be back again.
I do hope so, because I've really, really enjoyed those Friday stints. They're just
Yeah.
fab. They really are.
And how brilliant as well. I just think it's great that we are kind of, I always feel like we're very innovative here, not just with our products, but with a lot of the shows, like our Craft Along, for example, award-winning.
Award-winning.
Yes, thank you for your
Award-winning.
votes. And things like the Craft Factor as well. I mean, you don't see that really anywhere else, do you? We sort of say to our viewers, come on the show.
Come on the show.
Come and have a 15-minute segment on the show. Where else do you see that?
No, I
come
know.
And hang out. Exactly. Come away out your living room and come and join us on the shows. I mean, that's why I love it, because we get to meet you, you get to meet us. It's all good fun. So if you've never thought of doing it, make that a New Year's resolution to come and join us. And it is because you get to see all of the guys behind the scenes. You get to see what's going on. You get to see the studios. You get to come and do it. And I would say, well, 99.9% of people that do it absolutely love it, want to come back and do it again. And they're a little bit scared when they get started. But then once they've done it, they're like,
oh my God, I want to do it again.
I want to do it again. Where did that 15 minutes go? Flew by. It's good fun.
Yeah, exactly. Because it is good fun. We get to meet some fabulous people as well who are so creative. It's lovely for us, and it's lovely for you as well to be able to see, other people's takes on our products as well, which is why I absolutely love the Craft Factor.
Yeah.
Now, look at how I've created beautiful background there. And all it needs now is a touch of maybe a sentiment or two. So I've created my background, and I used the fuchsia, I used the ocean blue, I used the spring meadow, and I also used the honey pot from your lovely collection, Ben. The only one I didn't use was the plum jam, although she's saying that now, maybe
a little bit.
Maybe a little bit round the edges.
You do get all of those colours in that collection, and actually you get the tool that Debbie is using right now as well, the rectangle square blending tool, and it comes with the refills as well. You've got you've got one refill within the actual blending tool, haven't you? And then another 10 on top of that as well. No, you do get 2. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 items. 1, 2, 2, and then 10. So you get 12.
I'll let you do the maths.
Yeah.
Then I'll let you do the maths. I'll just sit and get creative. I'll just sit and get creative.
Yes.
Right, I'm just going to wipe up my mat for a second.
Okay.
Just for a second, just to clean that before I start doing the die cutting. But seriously, this is when you can get a little fun and a little bit creative with these dies. So we're going to create ourselves a background for these dies to sit on top. So I've got all my ink off. I've got myself a card base, but I mean,
That is
honestly,
beautiful.
and the fact that the water reactive as well. Shall we do it?
Are you going to do your
shall
little...
we splash a bit?
Yeah, splash.
Let's splash a
Splish,
bit.
splash,
Let me,
splash.
wait a minute. What happened to me coloured water? Did somebody move it because they didn't want me to...
You drank it, didn't you?
I didn't drink it all. I only drank a bit.
Here, I got some water here if you want some water.
I've got some. I found it. Look, it was still there.
Okay.
The one with the sip out of it.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. If you missed that earlier on, Debbie was drinking her water that she was washing her paintbrush into. And she was talking about eating cardstock.
Well,
What is she
yes.
like?
Well, yes. Just go back and watch the show. Just
Yeah,
go back and
for
watch
context.
the show. It'll make sense.
context.
It'll make sense.
Yeah.
But literally, because
Everyone's just gone, I'm not sure about that.
but literally, the longer you leave it, you can already see it lifting.
Yeah.
These are water reactive. They react with water. Is exactly what it says on the tin. And you can create some beautiful, beautiful backgrounds. The longer you leave that water, the more the sucking action of the water sucking the ink out of the cardstock and create a beautiful background. Absolutely gorgeous. However, I want to get a little bit creative. So I am going to bring in, I'm going to come back with the hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
I see it in your eyes.
Oh,
I can see it in your something.
something, face. Smile.
That's
Smile.
Lionel Richie,
Smile.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's Lionel Richie, isn't it?
When she makes his head in
Clay,
pottery, doesn't she?
because she's blind, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she makes a clay Lionel Richie head.
Honestly, it's just a beautiful
It's a
video.
great song.
It's a great song. He's a great artist.
He is.
He's got a voice like... Oh.
He's still going strong as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he
Lionel?
is. Yeah, I think he's touring next year.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure
must be in
next
his,
year
he
I've
must be in his
seen it.
70s now, I'd have thought, Lionel
Oh,
Richie.
easily. Although, if you're from a younger generation, it'll be Adele that you're thinking of when you say hello, because now I forgot how that one goes.
It goes, it goes, hello.
It sounds.
Oh,
the
no,
same.
it doesn't. It's me you're looking for. No, it goes, it goes, hello. All I've got is
hard,
Lionel in
isn't
my
it,
head.
when you've got Lionel Richie in your head.
Hello.
It's hard. It is. It's hard when you've got him in your head. It really is.
Oh, it's going to come to me in a minute. You carry on.
Well, I've just used both of the dyes there to create my beautiful hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
And then I'm going to create my backdrop really easily. Now this morning, silly old me. Silly old me stuck it on and then cut round it and then completely forgot I got me outside dye where I can do that quite easily to create a perfect mat that's going to sit over there. So I'm going to run that one through as well, Ben. I know I can't think of it now. With Adele I can hear her, but I can't, if I remember the lyrics, that's what Adele me. I don't know the lyrics.
It goes, hello from the other side.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
But what's the bit when she goes, hello?
Is it me you're
Me.
looking for?
No, she doesn't say that. He says, hello, is it me you're looking for? She says, hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
Oh my
To
God.
go over everything.
I can't remember how it goes.
Play it in my
but,
ear. Can you play it?
Yeah, I just can't remember how it goes. I'm so sorry. I've just completely forgot because I've got
Sorry,
Lionel
Adele, if you're
Richie in my
watching.
head. Yeah, if Lionel's if Adele's watching, sorry Adele, we
Yeah. They're
can't
both
remember your
watching.
lyrics.
Both platinum members, I think.
Are they? Right, I'm going to stick this onto the top, which creates myself this gorgeous piece that's going to stick in the middle. However, before I do that, Ben, I've chosen. Yeah. I'm going to have a little play because we're going to use this as a background to create a beautiful, different feature of using some of the hello. I honestly can't. I cannot think of Adele at all. I can't even hear her in my head anymore. She's completely forgotten it. But it creates a beautiful background. Are you going to sing it for me? Come on then.
If I can tell it goes, hello, it's me. I was wondering for all these years. That's it. So she goes, hello. It's me. And he goes, what does he do now?
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? And she goes, hello, it's me. Yeah, can you imagine? Hello,
Yeah.
Adele meets Lionel. That would be brilliant. Hello, Is it me you're looking for? Hello, it's me.
Oh dear. Oh, honestly. Yeah, well, you have to be of a certain age. But can I just show you what I'm doing with this?
Yes,
I'm
sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Got to have a little fun, ain't you?
You have.
And again, at the minute, you're probably thinking, well, it's a little... Actually, to be fair, that looks really quite nice.
It does.
But I'm just going to play with these sentiments. Of course, do you know what you could be doing with these, Ben? You could be taking one of these, cutting it out and using it as a stencil. So you could actually put your inks over the top of it and create yourself a beautiful stencil effect as well. So again, so many ways that you can use these fabulous dies. And once I've got that stuck down, I'll do all the trimming off. And again, you'll see just how incredible these really are. They are absolutely beautiful. I'm still digging my background. I'm just thinking that background's beautiful. Loving that background. Those colours just work really, really well. If you've never tried our water reactive inks, oh my God, today's the day, especially at that lovely price that you've got them on at. But there you go, that's created this. Now, I'm just going to, let me just grab my scissors, and turn it over. And what I'm going to do now is chop those pieces off. And I'll use my larger scissors for this. And you snip and snip. Now, I've done this technique before with some previous dies that we had. I'm going back I'm going back a while when I did this technique, which was when you just use your sentiments to create a background.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think, do you know what? I did it ages ago. I know when Ian came up and did Craft Factor, he did a very similar one as a demonstration. But these are just, honestly, it's just another way of using them. But look at that beautiful background I've created now. And I just think that looks incredible with the inks. And then this one is going to sit in the centre like so. So I'm just going to use, and again, I'm going to use some tacky glue for this one. Because it's tacky glue going onto, it's a perfect one, water-based one.
Oh, yeah.
It goes onto glitter cardstock. You could use your tape pens for this, but your dotted tape pen as well. But I prefer tacky glue on a coated cardstock. So I'm going to pop that on like so.
Beautiful.
And then hold that down till it takes hold. And literally, I've got now, I'm just going to grab another, just bear with me a minute, Ben, while I grab another wipe, just to wipe this off.
Jenny Barger, hello Jenny, says I'm late to the party, but I love these dies so much. So many possibilities, and seriously, you've seen loads in this show. Is this demo number 4 or 5? 5?
It might be 5.
This is number 5.
One.
So we're going to get 6 in, aren't we?
Yeah,
probably.
definitely. Yeah. So I'm going to let that dry for a second.
Okay.
And let that dry, because what I'm going to do now is bring in my card base. Now, oops, wait a minute. I need a bit of tissue because that's a little bit wet now. Let me just move that out of the way. And I cut this to 6 by 6 inches, and I actually cut the front piece, which was 7 by 6, scored it an inch in, and then just tucked it over to create my 6 by 6. Again, I've used some of the silver mirror card to create yourself the easiest way I can describe it. Gut it. It's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah, gut it.
So you could actually just do a little bit of die cutting in, and it saves on your cardstock as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just giving it a frame, and literally I'm being really random with this, but you could use your paper trimmers and things like that. But I've got a piece there now that I can use for die cutting my yellow out of.
Did you just do that by eye?
By eye, yeah. Yeah, by eye.
I was just like really good, like it was almost like you were just going, like you'd pre-drawn like a square and you were cutting around it. That was,
it's a bit wonky when you come up close.
It's not that bad.
Honestly, that's the power of our gorgeous craft knives.
Yeah.
It's the craft knife. And using and I always say this, people forget that this is a tool. The glass mat is a tool. You've already seen me put inks on it. If you saw the show this morning, you can use things like your tricolours, your aqua pens.
Yeah,
and you could use it as, it's like a palette. It's like having a palette.
Yeah.
You can pop. Do you know when you've seen me popping glue on the back of my hand? You could pop it onto your glass mat.
Why not?
And you could do it that way as well. So you can create some really nice things onto here, and it wipes clean. Now that is going to sit, and it just blends itself into the background like so. And then I'm going to just again take that off, Debbie. Come on, come on. Yep, there you go. Let's pop some glue onto there.
Do you think later on Colour Me Happy, cause Caroline has asked, can you do the faux bleach with the pens? Will you be doing that maybe later on with the aqua pens?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
We've got an aqua special, haven't we, Colour Me Happy later on? So we'll do that later for you, Caroline. No worries at all.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. So I'm just going to make sure that that holds like so. But even that looks beautiful without adding anything else to it.
Favourite card of the show for me.
Oh, bless you. And literally, I am just going to use, what have I done with my foam pads then? Foam pads, foam pads, foam pads. The bane of my life. Oh, they're here. That's why. Let's pop that there. But just going to add a little bit of dimension by adding some foam pads onto the back. And then I'm just going to whip the backs off. Oops. Oh, it's a big chunky one, that one. Oh,
chunky.
Bit chunky, that one.
Roseanne's just messaged to say, I'm loving the conversations that develop during the shows. It's like sitting around the table, talking to your friends.
Yes,
It is,
that's
isn't it?
exactly it.
All crafty friends together.
Yeah, exactly.
Being creative and having fun.
And then I'm like, in my head, which way shall I have that? There we go. I'm just going to pop that. And do you know what? I don't really need to add anything else. I could add a ribbon, but that's the kind of thing that you can do and create with your inky backgrounds and then play with your sentiments and chop into them. And again, that snippability factor. But I've created a nice background with those inks and those sentiments and then using that beautiful hello.
It's me.
Is it me you're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, this is beautiful. And I could put the Mishu on there, but I just wanted to say hello this time. So absolutely fabulous. So another demo done.
Another one done. I think, well, that is probably my favourite. We're going to do a vote in just a little while, but Sharon Sweeney has just said, I am loving this card. And Aisha saying, I do love the script on these dies. Very pretty. Treasure Heart, you've been asking a question about the Totally Tiffany bags, which is best for storing glues. I mean, there's lots of different ones, and I suppose it depends what sort of glue you're storing. So what I would say to you is, Treasure Heart, hold on to that question, because tomorrow in the Craft House, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 o'clock East Coast, Tiffany's going to be here. So you can pose that question to her and Joe, and they will get that answered for you, which is her tip. Because, of course, if you need to know Totally Tiffany, she's the one who will know the answer. Sharon is saying, wow, now I want that die. If you want the dies, jump in and grab them. Something else which you definitely need to check out is our winter sale. We launched this yesterday, went live yesterday. Loads of you have already shopped this. Terry was telling us earlier on that she shopped and got a free shipping with all the deals that she's picked up off this. On the website right now, the great thing is you can shop by category. You can shop, so if you like your soft craft, you can click soft craft, go in there. If you like your paper craft, you can click on the paper craft, and then you will see deals like this. I spotted these yesterday, and yes, the chinoiserie collection, you've got the beautiful bird, 70% off. You've got that beautiful temple, 70% off. The lanterns, 70% off. Look at all of the deals from the chinoiserie, 70% off. And as we go down here as well, Caring Thoughts from Sarah's signature, 70% off. This is just a smattering. I've used that word again. I never say that word. Why am I saying that today all the time? A sampling. A sampling, yeah. Smattering is a word.
Is it?
It's not a great word. It is a smattering.
Sounds like you're smacking someone.
No, not a smack. No, a smat.
Smattering.
Smatter. It is a word, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm just going to quickly look this up because, yes! Oh, that's not what I thought it meant. Oh, a small amount of something. There you go, thank you. There's a little sample of what we've got. So it's not like, 70% off stuff you haven't heard of that's, years old. It's 70% off items that we've launched this year, up to 70% off, don't forget. But get in there whilst the deals are live because things will disappear. Now, right, hang on a second here. We've done 5 demos. We've got 17 minutes left on the clock. We need to leave usually about 3 minutes to do a vote. Normally a minute to wrap up. So I reckon you've got 13 minutes left, and you think you can get another 2 demos?
Easy.
Can you?
Easy, yeah.
All right, 13 minutes on the clock. Go.
Right, so shall we do, I tell you what, I'm going to cut through 2 pieces of card at one stock and make things a little bit easier for myself. I've got 2 pieces of textured cardstock like so, and I'm going to make sure, Debbie, you have cut them right. So, yeah. So I'm going to pop those on, run those through my die cutting machine. Die cutting machine. Pop that through there like so. Because it can cut through 2 pieces, even though it's a, even though it's a thin metal die, it can cut through 2 layers. And this is more of a paper rather than a card, so it'll have cut through there. Absolutely no problem whatsoever, Joe.
You did it again!
That's the second time
this
in
is
2
becoming too regular
days.
now.
I don't even know why I wasn't even thinking of Joe. He's never even entered my head once, twice. No, he's not even entered my head. Can't believe I did that. So sorry, Ben, I'm really sorry. Ben, do you forgive me?
Oh, of course I do.
Oh, thank you.
It is me. It's my middle name, so I'll let you off.
Oh, of course it is.
Well, my
Is
second
it
middle name.
Benjamin Joseph Moseby.
Charles Benjamin
Oh.
Joseph.
Oh, I see.
Moseby.
Oh, I see. How fabulous. What a fabulous.
Have you got a middle name?
Yes.
I do know that. What?
Anne.
Anne?
Yeah, after me nan. After me nan. Yeah. So,
And are you a Deborah?
I'll not talk about that one.
Oh.
Debbie.
Debbie.
Debbie
Ann.
Debbie, yeah, but I never use my middle name.
No?
I used to get it when I was younger, Deborah Ann.
Deborah.
I used to get it when I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I used to get Benjamin.
Yeah. We know that well, we really do. No. No. Yeah, I gave all my kids middle names. What did you give your kiddies middle names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I've got Tanya Jade,
Yeah.
Liam Glenn after his daddy, and then Natasha Nicole, although she hates Natasha, and I love it.
I like that name.
But she likes Tasha. She prefers Tash. Tasha or Tash. So we all, in fact, from being little, she's always been Tash.
Yeah.
She has. Now, I'm going to make myself a TP card, one of my favourite cards. Now, I've measured this. I've done 3 pieces at 5 inches by 5 inches. Turn it onto your scoreboard diagonally and run it from the top one to the bottom one to create your TP. TP, one of my favourite styles of cards. I absolutely love this.
Thing is about these, they're so stunning to look at, aren't they?
Oh, they really are. And you know, you can actually create this with a piece of A4. You could cut it to 10 by 5 and then do your scoring as well. However, we're going to put this together. So you're going to have 1 on the diagonal and 2 on the square with your diagonals facing the opposite way. So can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is going to create the TP style of card. I will never tire, ever tire of doing this style of fold of card. And it just looks great.
Yeah.
But it also folds really quite flat as well.
Debbie Fisher made one a couple of weeks back. I think
Did
it was the first time that I'd seen one. Well, I say first time that I remember seeing one done, and I was wowed at actually how easy it was to put together.
Yeah,
but
and
they look amazing, don't they?
And
finish?
you know, you can do these any kind of size.
Yeah.
So if you want to do 7 by 7, do 3 7 by 7s. 8 by 8, you can go really big if you want to go really, really big. So honestly, there's just a great style. So when you're popping it on, just remember your glue where you're popping it. You don't want it to go too far down. So I'm just going to pop it all over like so. And I know because I've got that one as a little guide. Just match it up into the middle like so. And then make sure your folds are all nice and burnished. So I always go back over and give them a nice burnish. But what you've created now, and it's especially at this time of year, TPs are like a Christmas tree. They're like a little Christmas tree. You can do lots of sizes and different, you could create a nice little family of TPs. So all we're going to do is we're going to use some cardstock. Now I've taken this from the Everyday Occasions paper, with the gorgeous balloons on, and I've cut myself 4 panels. I've inked around the outside, with the ocean blue, which is just beautiful. And it is gorgeous, that. It's a nice little technique, just literally lifts it without having to do any matting and layering. Of course, you could do matting and layering if you wanted to. However, just by touching that little bit of ink around creates that lovely dimension. Oh, no, have it on that leg. Or should we have it? No, I'll tell you what. I'm like this myself all the time when I'm at home, when I'm decorating my TP cards. I always debate. Sometimes I like the bottom leg to be free of cardstock, so you could pop it going across like so, and then that just has your front, or you could pop it down like so. It's entirely
Ooh,
up to
yeah.
you how you
Yeah.
pop that on. So honestly, it's just that, you know, you choose how to decorate. And all I've done with this is gone down. So I knew that they were 5 by 5. I took 4 3/4 inch square, 4 3/4 inch square, and then just snipped it in the same place in the diagonal position. And that is how you create. Oh, I'm still. No, I'm going to go.
Oh,
I'm
you're going the other way.
Yeah, I'm going to go the other way. And
She went the other way from which were you, Darren?
you like the other way.
Yeah.
Do you know it doesn't really matter? Dan,
No,
honestly, it doesn't matter. You can get. You know, you can. Sometimes I like to cover all my legs up. yeah, cover them all up. Oh, you. Get what you like.
You.
Now I'm going to bring in. Can we call it Velcro? We can't call it Velcro now, can we?
Hook and loop.
Hook and loop, thank you very much. And I buy them cheap as chips, the ones that are self-adhesive on Tinternet. You know that well-known.
Oh, yeah.
That's really,
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. And then all you're doing, and when you're wanting to put this together, I take a look of where I'm going to pop it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop it on this side. I'm going to pop it in the bottom, and then you simply, when you're closing that up, hold that, give it a little burnish with your finger, and then it's ready then to be stripped. Well, I say stripped, opened.
Yeah.
Like so, and folds nice and flat. So it's a really nice style card, but it's got dimension to it, and I love a bit of dimension. And I've got 2 bare legs there. Can you see me 2 bare legs?
You haven't covered your legs up there, have you not?
Absolutely. But I'm going to pop on now. I'm just going to pop that, and I'll use a bit of tape pen. You could use a bit of more dimension, and I'm going to pop that onto. I'll do it on this side. My thank you. I've got myself so much, and I've used the oval nesting dies this time, so I'm going to pop that onto the bottom part of the leg like so, and that creates thank you so much. And then I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of a bow, but this time instead of at the top I'm just going to put it over me so much like so, and you've got yourself beautiful TP card with a sentiment on that says exactly what you want it to say, but it's got beautiful dimension and very, very easy to put together, and a lot easier than you actually think. And of course, when you are sending that, pop it down flat, and it creates the most beautiful. I love TP card. Like I said, I'll never tire of doing a TP card.
Do you know as well,
It looks fabulous.
you put that together in 4 minutes.
I know.
Wouldn't it have been amazing if you'd have got that style card to do on your cracker challenge on Thursday?
Oh God, I were hoping for a TP card. I was hoping. Do you know if Michelle gets a TP card, I'm going to throw it dummy out at prom. You don't think it is?
Erin says she doesn't think there is a TP card in there. So.
There is.
There isn't.
Oh, there isn't. Right, okay.
The next cracker challenge will be on Wednesday, by the way. So if you want to see that, it's worth tuning in for on Wake Up Call to see all the chaos that ensues. Oh, Debbie, whilst I just quickly show these background stencils, do you want to line up your cards? Because we're going to do the vote. Just talking about your stenciling. We've got a lovely collection of your pigment ink background stencils. These are brilliant. 7 by 7 in size are these. These are the ones, aren't they?
They're the same, yeah.
These are the same. It's that. Oh, you made me worry then for a second. Made me second guess myself.
Yeah.
I thought I was good. No, these are. No, they go in there. They fit. That's all right. Don't worry, Erin. It's all good. I'm in control. It's all good. These are a brilliant deal as well, right? I always chat about this. You want to get into crafting. You want to be able to make beautiful backgrounds nice and quickly, nice and easily. Stencils are a brilliant way to go. You are saving 25% on these on the show today. 8 elements in total, £27.92 is your platinum price, or $37.52. Really nice size, as I say. 7 by 7 size, and I'll show you them quickly close up so you can see all the different designs that you're going to get. You've got your beautiful elegant trellis, Valentine's Day, stunning. You've then got your scattered foliage, as Debbie would say. There's your beautiful, cute florals. Lots of different designs for right throughout the year, and lots of different designs for different styles of card as well. Abstract swirls. You've got your rosebud florals. There's those beautiful butterflies. and then your polka dots as well. If you love these, don't forget to jump in and grab the water reactive ink pads that we've got on the show as well. Particularly the brights, I think, would work beautifully with this collection. And the way that deal works out, it's like you're getting all 8, but you're only paying for 6 of them. Really nice buy, £27.92 or $37.52. Also, if you want to go large, we've got your big stencils. These are 11 3/4 by 11 3/4, saving 6. How much? 60%. On the Big Daddy ones right here. Again, a lovely selection of designs here. £20.45 or $25.47 is the platinum price. You've got the beautiful falling hearts. Love that wood grain on here. There's some, oh, that one's just, we've caught, that wasn't me. I didn't quickly flick through that one. You've got your sketched swirls on there. Also your dots and spots. Beautiful natural stone. This one here is the deco tiles. You've got the Moroccan tile. And then lastly in the collection is the beautiful Chesterfield leather. $38.36 is what you'll save, or $47.76. Platinum price right there, £20.45 or $25.47. Let's get the vote going on the demo of the show, because we did in the end. Did you do
6?
No, 6.
5, 6? Did I 6? 6.
6, wasn't it?
Oh, well, I had planned 8 down here, but...
Hey, you got number 2?
I had another 2, yeah. Never mind, doesn't matter.
6
doesn't matter,
is good.
I'll save it for another time. So number 1, there we go. We started with the lovely see-through card. So that is number 1, thank you. Number 2 was the birthday wishes.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3 was the shaker card. Number 4 was the easel card. Number 5 was the inky background. Number 5, and then number 6, the TP card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. In fact, I should have lined them up, shouldn't I? Sorry. I should have lined them up. 1.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. 2.
George is going to get ready for a sweeping
Is he
shot.
going to do a sweeping? 2.
2.
3.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't believe I've done 6.
Wow.
5.
Shows how easy they are to work with in
And
quick
6.
cards. 6.
Yes. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. So 1, 2,
2,
3,
4,
4, 5,
up. Yeah.
6.
Right. Clear as mud. Get voting right now. For me, not that it's down to me, 5 or 6 for me, but you vote now. You've got about 2 minutes as we just quickly remind you of everything that you're going to get in this collection. I'll show you the product, and then you can have a look at some finished cards with Debbie over there. But you have seen how beautiful these are, how easy they are to use as well. You've got your the main frame, if you like, of your die, and the outer frame as well. So you've got the ability to create these beautiful cutouts, or alternatively create the frame to, as we saw it, layer up onto your beautiful backgrounds as well. They are so super usable. The price is phenomenal as well. You're getting them for under £20, under $24 with a 25% saving. So your birthday wishes, they all come with a little stamp as well. That one with "From me to you." There's the thank you. Thank you so much. Your hello, it's me, miss you. And then you've got hello there. All right, Erin. You've got with love, forever and always. Let's have a quick look at some cards, because they always look better when you see them with finished cards. And there's some stunners over there with Debbie.
There really is some stunners, because they're so easy to use. You've seen 6 different styles that I've done, and the design team have created some amazing ones. So gorgeous shaker element there, using the misuse stamp to create a little background, and then just one of the ocean blue ink pads. Looks absolutely fabulous. Again, mix them with things that you already have in your collection. So this one is from the beautiful embossing folders that we've brought out. Again, look, inky background. That's the same colours that I've just used earlier, but just in a different configuration. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, just have a little play with these in the way that you can use them. From plain backgrounds and just using the sentiments. From cutting out, I love that one.
Oh,
I just adore that one. This one with the enamelled feature, using the pigment inks to create that beautiful feature. Honestly, Ben, these are sentiments, simple sentiments. And I'm not trying to take away by calling them as simple sentiments. They are simply beautiful. That means you can create lots of different things using these gorgeous sentiments, and they are utterly fabulous at the most amazing price and brand new today for you as well. So what better way to treat yourself to a nice Christmas little gift with some sentiments? These are the ones for you.
What was the winner though? I will tell you, it's a landslide win.
Oh.
But which do you reckon's won?
Actually, because it's my favourite, so I'm going to say 5.
Correct!
Yay!
We all agree, I think, on that one.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Debbie. What a fabulous show and some really great examples of what you can be creating with this collection. We've got Colour Me Happy coming up in a couple of hours' time. Really looking forward to this. Going to be featuring the aqua pens. We'll be focusing most on watercolour, loads of different techniques. We've got some really great bundles as well and some great sort of starter kits to get you going with your colouring adventure. So that's tonight from 7, 2 o'clock Eastern. And tomorrow, I'm hoping that my presenting partner in crime, my sock buddy, will pull one out for Team Facebook, because I feel like Debbie's been ruining the party recently on Play Your Crafts, right? For Team YouTube. She's been winning a lot. Beat me last time I was on. So hopefully tomorrow, Play Your Crafts right. Joe will win for Team Facebook and a preview of what's coming up for the whole day as well. We too will be back in 2 hours. Until then, check out your carts. We'll see you in a bit.